Happy Friday night, everyone. Welcome in. Super excited about tonight's episode. I've got someone new here with me. My wife is here. Thank you so much. Really, this is a big thing for me. Like, I really appreciate you doing this with me. You don't know how big of a deal this is. You want to say anything?
No.
Okay, nothing yet. I feel a little camera shy, guys. So give her a couple minutes to warm up. We'll get some whiskey in her. Everything's going to be fine, I promise, okay?
Whiskey fixes everything.
That's right. It really does, though. And not only is my wife here, but I am also joined with I Whiskey, She Wines. Bobby and Sam are here. And I figured this would be the perfect episode to do with them because they both know a little bit about converting people to whiskey.
Yeah. We have been there, done that. So
It was it was a little treacherous.
It's been
path,
a haul. But I'm Sam. This is Bobby.
Yeah.
In case
Hi,
you
guys.
don't know us, but we're a little bit of a
Thank you both for being here too. I've been wanting to collab with you guys for a while now. You have one of the fastest growing whiskey tube channels out there. I know you guys are still very new, and you're already at right around 600, right?
Yeah. We just hit
Yeah,
a little over
that's
600
awesome.
today. So
Yeah, it's awesome, you guys. I mean, it's a testament to what you're doing. So it's really good stuff. Anyone who hasn't checked them out, go right now and check them out. The link is right in the description of this video. But welcome in, guys. Happy Friday. I know you could be watching Avengers right now. Instead, you're here hanging with us. So thank you.
yes, or the NFL draft.
Or the draft, yes.
I think this group is way better than the Avengers. Come on now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's see who we have in here tonight. I see DJ Beacon, Dan Trout, welcome in. Miguel Torres, Peter White, Matt Bailey, Krista, Joe Green, Miguel Torres, Andrew Spurrell, Jason Coates. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Let's get into some whiskey. I got to loosen my wife up a little bit here, so...
All right.
Let's do it.
I figured the first thing, now there's so many whiskeys out there that you could use to convert someone to whiskey. I mean, I asked for recommendations on this for like 3-4 months to people, and there were so many things. That's why I have a lineup of about 15 different things, because I mean, she's not being able to try all these, I'm sure, without passing out, hitting the floor. But yeah,
Look at her face.
She'll be talking a lot if she does.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna.
I know it'd be good. It'd be good to see. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So the first one I figure we'll start with. Now, this was a recommendation from one of my patrons, Brian Walsh. He said get Benchmark 8. And Benchmark is actually a bourbon I have not had myself before, but this is a Buffalo Trace product. And you guys don't have Benchmark 8. You're going to be drinking something else, right?
We're gonna be doing some Ancient Age.
Yes. Another Buffalo Trace product.
Yeah.
So we don't have Benchmark 8. And I, rather than going and buying it, we'll just substitute with Ancient Age.
Remember, he's still in the doghouse from the Whistle Pig, the $500 Whistle Pig that he came home with.
Yeah.
So
That'll take a couple months to recover from, Bobby. So
yeah. So we're gonna drink
All right.
what we have.
Now, these are probably about the same price. I think this was $12 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Probably about right?
$10.99 or $11.99.
yeah. So pretty close.
Yeah. I'm not going to give her too much. She's not going to.
Right.
It's too much.
2 drops is too much, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now, I see Josh Galladay in the chat here. Now, Josh is from Cask Strength Reviews. Cask Strength is awesome, guys. If you haven't checked out Cask Strength, go over right now. But he gave me a little tip on this earlier. He said, tell you the first thing you're going to get is just alcohol. It's going to be a wall of alcohol. It's just what it's going to feel like when you do this. So try to look past that and see if you can pick anything out beyond that. Okay. The first sip, it's just gonna burn anyway. But after like the second sip.
Okay.
All right.
So
What do you guys have? Do you guys have any advice for Rachel?
I think you just got to jump in and do it and
It's
go
not
for-
gonna taste good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like nothing tonight are you going to try and think, wow, I really like this.
I would say, well, no. She might like the taste. You just got to know that it's going to burn, and you just got to expect the burn and be ready for it, and try to get past it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys say Kentucky hug, I'm a little like, people who know me know I don't like hugs.
Right.
Like I'm really claustrophobic.
So and
I'm
I'm
hoping that it's not going to actually feel like a
No,
hug.
no.
No, I will tell you right now. I refer it to in all my videos as the Kentucky Strangle because that hug feeling, it's like this. Like to me,
I'm not
it's
sure
not
I
a hug.
want
It's
that.
not a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's more like being strangled. But you know, it's not that bad. I promise.
It's like a sexual strangle. It's not like it's not to the point where it hurts you. You know, it's
All right,
fine.
we should just
Yeah,
stop
it's
now.
like, it's like, yeah,
We
like
haven't even
a
drank
little-
yet. We haven't even drank
there's
yet.
a little
Okay.
kick to it. You know?
Hashtag sexual strangle.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Let's smell it first. So when you nose the whiskey first, try to leave your mouth open a little bit. That won't burn as much in your nostrils.
Yeah, this smells like the distillery we were at in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yes. That's good. See, she's already got it.
Yeah. It smells like a rick house. Exactly.
Yeah.
She does look scared. And
Very scared. Probably could have left out the strangle part. I'll be honest.
Sexual
Don't worry,
strangle.
you'll thank me
sexual
later.
strangle. Remember, it's a sexual strangle.
Yeah. So I get brown sugar and caramel on this for sure. No, what do you smell?
I just, you know, it smells sweeter than some of the
Good.
whiskeys that I have smelled before. So,
Okay.
I mean, I've smelled just a couple things that I brought you for sample wise, but
Did you now? Did you?
yeah, no, I really don't. I don't pick up any brown sugar.
Brown sugar, caramel.
No, I'm getting the same thing.
Just the rick house.
Yeah, just
The rick house. Okay. All right, that's fine. Let's give it a sip and see. Now, remember, look past the burn. It's going to burn a little bit. Now, for those of you who don't know, benchmark is 40%, so 80 proof. So we're starting out on the low end of proof here for whiskey. So, all right. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday night.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Maybe you shouldn't have given me such a long glass because I was like waiting for it the whole time, and then
What do you think?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
yeah, it burns like
It burns.
It doesn't burn that much, though, right?
yeah. No, it's kind of going up into my nose a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Do you feel that strangle?
You feel the strangle at all?
No, I don't think I took a big enough sip.
Oh.
Just
Next
kind
time.
of like just let it touch my lips a little bit, and kind of like licked it. You
Gotta
know.
work
Oh.
into it.
Yeah.
My-
All right. Yeah, go ahead and get another sip. We'll give you the smaller glass next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, because I'm just waiting for it to.
There you go. No. Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
not tasting anything. Am I supposed to be?
No, I mean it's okay. It's your first one, so it's gonna
fun.
be.
And this is a lighter one. So
Yeah, so that one's burning my chest a little bit. I didn't feel that with the first one. Is that?
yeah, that's normal.
But did it burn your mouth as much?
No, not my
Yeah,
mouth as much. So
exactly.
That's normal.
Yeah, and it didn't go to your nose really.
No.
So now your tongue's like acclimated a little bit to that burn, which is
Okay.
good because we're gonna be moving up in proof. So
And this is
So it's
what?
gonna
80 proof. This is 80 proof.
Oh, so this is like on the lower end.
Yeah, this is the low. And again, this is a $12 bottle. And actually, this is really good for a $12 bottle.
You know, the other school of thought, you could have just started off with like the highest strength
Yeah.
barrel proof you have, and then everything would have been easy from there. Her esophagus would have been burned out, and everything would have been.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have done it that way.
We'll remember that for next time for sure.
Yeah. Next time, give it to her blind. And
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of which, I do have a blind sample for her at the end of the night here tonight.
oh, fun.
Ooh.
And I could hold this bottle up. She'd have no idea what it was anyway, but
Right.
I'll do that later. And you're gonna like it. I think she's really gonna like it.
I'm good.
We talked about it a little bit before, so she doesn't know though. So
That's always the fun part.
you want to take one more sip, or you want to move on to a different one?
Let's just move on.
Okay, set it down. All right. So number
Okay, give me
2.
your glasses instead. I'll take those smaller.
You want the
ones.
small ones?
Going for the little guys.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So number 2, I figured we'd stay with bourbon, but let's go to a different mash bill. Now this is Weller Special Reserve. Now, Rachel's heard me talk about Weller a lot throughout the last 2 years, right?
Oh yeah, clean
Yeah.
your palate. Always get that water in.
One of the better ones.
Some are, yes. So this is Weller Special Reserve, which is kind of the entry point for Weller, the Weller line. This is 90 proof, so 45, only up a little bit. But this is a wheated mash bill, so they use wheat as their secondary grain.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
Don't monitor my pores. Excuse me. Yeah, that's just a little bit.
That's good.
So wheat, you're going to get hopefully different notes than you will with the first one. So, what were you going to say, Bobby?
I was just going to say, so because we are not working on the same level as you are, we're sticking kind of with you, but we went for the 107. I like that better.
Yeah. The 107 is an upgrade from the Special Reserve, so that's like the next step up.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this, but
yeah, it's an up. I definitely would say it's an upgrade in taste and I mean in price too. It's more expensive, but it's also higher proof. So it's a 107 proof instead of 90.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, 107 is really solid.
And this
So
is
smell
baby
this
steps
one.
for you. So
Now I think this is a really good beginner bourbon. The Special Reserve is. What do you think?
you gotta twirl it around and like look sophisticated.
Open it up a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, get it.
She already looks like a whiskey drinker. She's got
Yeah.
Fancy.
fancy pants, girl. You fancy pants.
I've watched enough of these,
Right.
So can you tell a difference on the nose for this one? Yeah, there you go. Bring in the other one.
This one smells different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one smells stronger almost though.
Really?
Like
the
more
first one?
alcoholic.
Well, I think the wheated mash bill can kind of help smooth things out sometimes for people. Because I think that wheat note.
You're not smelling it as much in this one.
No. All right, give it a sip. Mm.
Oh. Yeah.
I love how that one eye starts to close.
Yeah.
You get it down to one eye every time.
I wasn't expecting it to be stronger because it didn't smell as strong, and then it was like, oh.
So now go for your second sip. So now that your tongue's used to it, right?
No, I'm still like waiting for it to be in my mouth, and then I'm like scared to
take too much.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't like that one either.
No, I thought you said these were going to taste like chocolate.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Booker's taste like chocolate.
Yeah, we've got some.
What does that one taste like?
Ours?
Yeah.
No, so ours is the same as yours. Literally, it's just stronger. So it probably has a bit richer of a taste, but it's that same wheated everything. But it burns more too.
Oh, okay.
Because of the higher proof. Yeah.
All right here. Get you
And that's a good thing.
right in the feels.
Okay.
Really stick it to you. So
That's what you want then.
apparently, I'm
For it
still
to
not on
burn
that
more?
grain, but
Yeah,
I prefer that myself. I like the higher proof stuff myself. So
yeah. You and I have I think pretty similar. We're into pretty similar stuff as far as I can tell from watching your videos.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, for me, just the higher the proof, you just get more flavor out of it. It's more rich flavors,
Mhm.
And the good thing about high proof is you can always add ice or add
So what
water.
are you tasting? I'm not tasting anything.
So I almost get an almost bready note with this, like
Because of
baked
the
bread, like bread.
Wheat.
Yeah, exactly. The wheated note, and it's much stronger in the 107, I think, than the Special Reserve.
yeah, this is like fresh break. Now you got me saying it too.
I know.
Baked bread. And it's, I don't know, it's like maybe got a little bit of honey to it too. So like a honey wheat type
Yeah.
feeling.
Okay.
You see that now?
Yeah, I can kind of smell bread, I guess. I like bread, so it's like one of my
Right.
favorite things ever.
Yeah.
And whiskey's a mental game too. Like if I tell you to smell something, you're gonna smell it probably. That's the way it works, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Hate
I
to
get
say
them with
it.
that every time.
yeah. The
Yep.
power of suggestion.
Power of
it's strong.
suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah,
I win on that.
yeah. It definitely is.
Hmm.
So what made you guys decide to start a channel?
So I did a football podcast with one of my friends, and basically he's a sportscaster, and he was just trying to get his brand out there, and he needed a couple friends to bounce ideas off of. So I kind of did that part-time just to
Help him out.
Yeah, help him out. So I had access to the channel. So I got on and did a Facebook Live one Friday night by myself and just started talking about whiskey. And
it was about around the draft time last year.
I think it was.
You were giving what you thought
No,
the Bengals
it was a Super Bowl.
It was a Super Bowl. It was a
Anyway,
Super Bowl picks, but either way, yeah.
So I
but then you're like, whatever, I don't want to talk about football. I want to talk about whiskey.
That whiskey stream did better than any of our actual
Really?
football stuff did. So she has been trying to convince me to do a YouTube channel for a while, and I was I don't know. And then one night when I'm laying in bed, I'm like, I'll do it if you do it with me. And
I said, nope. Not today. Not ever. And then I don't know. Somehow he suckered me into it, and then I started gagging down whiskey, and here we are. So
you drink wine also, though?
So I drink all the alcohols. I do not discriminate against anything. I love wine. I love beer. I'm actually mixed drinks were probably more of my college years. I don't do that so often.
Wine and beer.
Wine and beer, definitely. I'm a very, but the I whiskey she beers didn't make nearly as much sense as wine. So I'm going to play the wine card up a little bit more, even though I probably prefer beer over wine.
Okay.
Really, right now I'm really into the hard seltzers.
Yeah. So Jeffrey Wax says, the Bengals inspire people to drink.
Yes.
Which, as you see, yes, very much so.
The Lions do too, so we have that in common for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We've kind of been ignoring chat. Sorry about that. Whenever we do these collabs, I'm terrible about reading chat. So please jump in.
It is tough to.
Whiskey Explorer's in here. Good to see you, Jeff. Welcome in. I did a Canadian whiskey night with Jeff last week. That was a great time. First time jumping into Canadian whiskey. That was really fun.
Did you find anything you liked? I fell asleep halfway through it.
The last thing we tried was the Lot 40 cask strength, and that stuff was incredible.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, cask strength, that helps, of course.
Right.
But yeah, Lot 40
I can't believe
really...
you didn't just immediately fall for the Canadian club.
Oh, Lord, that was difficult. That was really difficult. It really was.
I did watch that part.
Yeah.
That was rough.
It really was. It really was. Okay, I think we're going to move to a scotch now. So this is going to be a completely different flavor profile. But this is the easiest scotch out there. This is Monkey Shoulder.
We're doing that.
Yep. Now, Monkey Shoulder is... this comes in, I believe, at 43%, and this is just really easy to drink. I mean, there's no smokiness in it at all.
How old is yours?
Yeah, so we have it also, but as you can see, this bottle has been very low like this for quite a while. So Sam, you can see what a bottle sitting low for a long time does too.
Clearly. Oh, isn't that exciting for me? I'm so pumped about this. We've had this one for a long time, and I've never had this. This is a new one for me.
Really?
Too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's so many things I wanted to try since we started doing this that we haven't.
We just keep buying shit. It's not that, there's so many things we want to try and it's for research. No, you just keep spending money. Yeah, take it.
It is for research, though. I mean, we learned
always research.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Now, okay, on the nose on this, what do you think compared to the bourbon?
Yeah.
Honestly, this smells a lot different, and I'll tell you, just going up to it kind of smelled like a dirty diaper. But I think that might just be because I'm surrounded by it. Like, it might just be like on me somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah, just what our house smells like. That's the problem, I think.
Yeah, I believe it. I swear, I still to this day, and my youngest ones are 4.5. I still have wafting like poop smells that come through my nose. They just never leave you. And I also hear crying in the shower, even though they don't really like cry for me anymore. And still, there's a baby crying. There's a baby crying.
It's me.
Yeah, it's him whining.
It's me.
He whines.
Yeah. Really, though, you can tell this is completely different, though, right? On the nose.
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
She didn't like that.
That one got Sam.
Oh. Yeah, I get the dirty diaper smell.
She said it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely dirty diaper.
All right, give it a sip.
Oh, it just like at first it's not so bad when I go, but then the burn.
Burn?
It doesn't burn as much as the other ones, but
still burns a little bit.
I don't think I'm expecting it every time when it happens.
You got to expect it and let it go.
Surprises me.
Let it go behind you.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but
You still don't like it though.
I just don't like scotch.
Okay, so I just real quick, I'm sorry, my my good friend Molly, who's not a drinker, just texted me and said, I don't know how to comment live, but I just downed a whole damn bottle of wine. So hi Molly.
Shout out Molly then. Here's to you.
The show.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's a dirty diaper.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting it. I think it was more like I was just
Thinking that. Yeah.
that and then
So it's always a nice floral note to me. No?
I'm not getting that.
No floral. And then this is banana to me too. Now it's a different banana than you'll find in like bourbon, I think.
Yeah, this is
But it's
more
still-
like, I think a bourbon banana is like ripe, like super ripe, like right before it's about to like be black. But this is like a brand spanking new green banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I just put a bunch of water in this to try and make it taste better.
Yeah, anytime you want to do that, you can too, by the way, if you think that'll.
And
Once
it
we
did.
move on to some other
I
ones.
don't know if I'm supposed to be. I'm not smelling anything. I'm not tasting it. I mean, even though they are all a little bit different, I feel like they're all the same. Does that make sense?
Not really at all.
100%. I get it.
Now, is there one you like more than another? So far.
Yeah, that second one smells better.
Second one? Weller Special Reserve?
The bread one, is that the one?
Mhm. Yeah, the bread one.
Like bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the first one doesn't smell as strong now.
Slower proof.
Yeah, this one smells a lot stronger.
Yeah. DJ Beacon says go for the Boona 12. I think that's a good idea because that's a little bit different type of scotch. And I think she might like it because she's got a really big sweet tooth. So I think that might be a good next choice. I like Monkey Shoulder though. What do you think, Bobby? You think that bottle's turned?
No, actually, I thought it's still pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
No, it didn't lose too much, and it surprised me because it sat for a long time with that amount that we started. So I was pleasantly surprised. I think Sam disagrees.
Scotch. I think it tastes like shit.
There's some sherry
better
scotches that you liked. You liked that.
Which one? I did like the. Did I like the Art?
You like the no. You liked the Costco, the Kirkland one.
Oh, I did like the but I was shit faced at that point. I was drunk. That was from Jack of All Blades. He gave us Costco scotch, and that was at the end of our last live. And by that point,
you would have liked anything.
I would have liked anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's disappointing because I thought she actually liked it.
Hey, go back to it. You never know.
Right.
Oh, we will.
I think. No, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say. So speaking of sherry scotch, this is a sherry finished. This bunnahabhain 12. 12-year. Now this is technically an Islay. I always forget the right way to say that.
Islay.
Thank you. Islay gets me every time.
Mm-hmm.
But it is finished in sherry cask. So I think she might be okay with this one. Actually, we'll see.
Somebody says I need to add water to this.
Oh, Jack of All
Add
Blades.
some water?
He's
There's a drop
gonna
right
let us borrow that for a review. That's nice, buddy.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jack.
it.
Bayou Dram says if she has a sweet tooth, I think a nice space side is the way to go. Yeah, probably. It's not too harsh.
Okay, so for our sweet tooth, matchy, I changed it up completely on this. This was something that Sam actually liked early on, and this is rum, Papa's Pilar rum, finished in bourbon barrels. And this was one of the first. Nobody hardly watched this video, and I get it because it's a whiskey channel and this is a rum, but this was something that had a little bit of a rum flavor to it. I'm sorry, a whiskey flavor to it, but was really sweet rum that she actually liked.
Yeah, and when we went down to the Angel's Envy Distillery, we met Kyle Henderson, the
master taster.
Yeah, the son, and he collaborated on this to create it.
Yes,
and was telling us that. I don't remember what he said now, but it was interesting at the time.
Well, since you guys are doing a rum, I actually picked this up today. This is Tullamore Dew Caribbean Rum Cask Finish.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and they advertise right on the bottle here. It says for sweet tropical notes. So I feel like that's promising, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely promising.
So let's try that one, and we'll come back to the bunnahabhain.
Yeah, this is going to be the ticket. This is it.
This might be it. This might be it. It really could.
This rum smells so good. Oh my god. Yeah. I want to like put on a lei and like go do like some like dancing and stuff.
It's it's not whiskey.
No, it's not whiskey.
But it's to me it's so sweet. I have a hard time drinking very much of
I don't care. It's probably gonna raise my blood sugar. I don't even care.
Just overly sweet for you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can definitely smell the rum influence. But this definitely has the pot still nose too, with being Irish. What do you get on it? In your expert opinion, what do you get?
I want to say something. I really badly want to say that I'm getting something.
Anything tropical?
No.
No. Like, do you smell any like or citrus or like pineapple or?
No.
There's definitely pineapple.
I tried.
So as Bayou Dreams points out that Irish is gentle to start with, so a rum finish Irish, I think this might have been a really good pick for you to go with. Yeah,
I feel like I was thinking Irish would probably be the best bet, and I only have the redbreast 12 cask strength. I don't have the regular or the Listau, so
she might have liked the Listau. If we'd have planned ahead better, I should have sent you a sample.
We'll send you. Have you had it?
Yeah, we'll send it to you anyway.
I haven't had the Listau myself. No.
We'll send it to you. We've got it. It's sitting up there, chilling.
Yeah, but that was the one.
It was my favorite.
We'll drink some in front of you tonight, and then we'll tell you what we think.
Yeah. Not bad. It's definitely a lot better than the regular Tullamore Dew, for sure. A lot more sweetness. Even this might be overly sweet for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a full-on rum, but maybe that rum finish.
Just watching. Why do you have that over there? Because I'm looking over there, and then
I'm making sure the stream hasn't crashed. That's why it's up over here. It's fine, honey.
Sorry, I'm
just drink.
Yeah.
Obviously, tell me that sometimes. Just drink.
Yeah. I'm just not getting anything. But I will say that this straight tastes a lot better than it mixed with anything.
Really? You like it better?
When I have mixed drinks, I want that pop flavor. And then with the alcohol added, it makes it worse, I think. But having it just straight, I think, is better than drinking it mixed. You'd rather just have a pop. I'd rather just have the pop. I'd rather have the pop. Yeah. And I actually went to a bowling alley recently for a birthday party, and I had asked the bartender, I said, what, I like Fanta. I like orange pop. What should I mix with Fanta? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, are you even a real bartender?
I don't think he was.
That's why he didn't know what to mix with Fanta, because he was a real bartender.
I have no idea. I'm like, okay, just give me like rum, I guess. And it was awful. It was terrible.
I would think a vodka would have been good with Fanta. Like
vodka?
Yeah. Vodka and Fanta would be good. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to try that next time.
Yeah, I could see that.
Any flavored vodka too, because with an orange, I don't think you could screw that up. Any
like orange vodka?
Like orange vodka. You could do orange vodka with vodka or orange.
Yeah, I kind of just felt like I had to mix it with a bourbon, honestly, because that's what he's been doing, and I wanted to. If I'm gonna have any kind of a drink,
that's a good wife.
That is a good wife. You're a better wife than me.
Yeah, but
I try to be really supportive, but
bourbon with Fanta though, I'd rather you not. Like, thank you, but no thank you. You know.
So why did you start the channel?
I don't know. Like I watched a lot of other channels, and I was starting to really get into bourbon, and I just kind of wanted to do it for myself. It was probably not the best time. It was about 2 months before our son was born.
yeah, terrible timing.
It was terrible timing.
Really bad timing.
It was, but I don't know. I wanted to give it a try. I never thought it would even grow to like where it was. I mean, and never thought I'd get like 10, 15 subscribers. That would just be something I just do as a hobby, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I like your channel. I think you do a great job. You are the first person that we reached out to do anything with, and I think I really enjoy watching your channel. I think you're very descriptive and much more in depth than like we are.
Right. Yeah. And you do it with personality too, which is helpful.
Yes. You have a good channel.
My first couple reviews I put out, like really like the first 10, I just want to delete. They're so bad, but
we're same.
Yeah.
I can't delete ours because the faces she made, but everything else was awful.
Yeah. Our first video we tried to make was 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and
I made it a 3-parter instead.
We ended up busting up to 3 parts, and like we had to cut out so much because we just rambled.
And my editing is shoddy.
Yeah.
I'm still not great at it.
Yeah.
No, you guys are doing great. I mean, it shows with how quickly you guys are growing. So keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing awesome.
Well, thank you.
Jack of all blades says Parker's Heritage Orange Carousel finish. Yeah, that's a good one. I've had that, just a sample of it, but it's just overly orange. Like you'd probably like that if you're a Fanta person. Honestly, way too much orange for me. But a couple people mentioned let's drink some water in between. Probably that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Cheers to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So
don't judge.
So you didn't like the rum finish then?
They all taste the same. I want to say something about it, but I just can't.
Just let it out. Just go for it.
I'm saying there's
honestly, there will be a point, and I'm not saying it'll be tonight, but if you stick with it, there will be a point where you'll be like, oh my gosh, now I know what they were talking about. I smell this. I taste this.
Yeah.
It really all of a sudden just happens.
I can attest this, and there's no, like, people gave me all different kinds of directions on how to get there, and none of that worked. And then all of a sudden one day I was like, it didn't suck.
Yeah.
And then just went from there, like it went from it didn't suck to this is actually good, and I would drink this. And so it's a process for sure, but it's a fun process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like any alcohol that tastes like juice.
Yeah. Right.
Come on.
I love juice.
Juice is so good, right?
Juice is so good. Yeah, mimosas all day for her, and she's good to go.
Oh my gosh. Can we get that right now?
No, I don't think so. I see a lot of people in the chat saying let's go for Angel's Envy next. And I think that's a good choice.
I don't have any more glasses. I thought that
was... well, lucky you. I brought like 8 extra behind us.
Thought we were okay.
No, not even close.
Our last one, so we're gonna have to start cleaning them out.
All right. You told me I wasn't allowed to finish any glasses. Now I have to.
I just didn't want you to be a sloppy mess.
I'm trying. I think I'm handling my shit together very
You're
well.
You're doing very well.
I usually by this point I'm talking about devil's 3 ways with Aquavite and Ralphie. That's where I got the last time.
Yeah.
Confirmed that did happen last time I saw it live.
Yep.
All right. So Angel's Envy. Now, this is a port finished bourbon. So port being a type of wine, I know you don't really drink. She's more of a Moscato, Riesling type person.
Mm-hmm.
But port has a nice sweetness to it. So they take this bourbon, and after they age it, they put it in port wine barrels for 6 months, up to 6 months. So you should get. I think this to me, when I had this at the distillery, was really, really smooth, really creamy, and there was actually like a little chocolatey note in it, if I'm remembering right. So it was after a long day of tours. So I could be remembering wrong, but let's see. I think you might like this one.
Yeah, this is a good one. I like Angels, and this distillery is really cool too.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's very new.
Mm-hmm.
This is 43.3%, so still not too hot comparatively. What do you think?
Yeah, you tell me what you're getting, because I can't just come up with something off the top of my head.
So it's definitely a lot more of that. It's definitely more like a chocolatey. To me, it's more of a chocolatey sweetness on the nose. Compared to like the other bourbons we've had, like the Benchmark 8.
Is that one of these?
That was the first one we had. The first one, yeah. It's got like a whole extra layer of sweetness on it.
Yeah, this one just smells like bad alcohol.
Yeah. Well, you are moving up a little bit, so. Buy you drams. I'm gonna use that the next time my wife asks me if I'm a drunk. No, honey, just a long day of tours.
It happens.
It happens.
That's a great one, though. You get more of a rich nose on this, though, compared to some of the other ones.
Like, it's easier to smell.
Yeah, it's easier to smell. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely a lot of
Am I
vanilla.
supposed to be, like, really putting my nose in there?
I do, yeah.
Because,
Is that too much?
is this bad for your lungs?
Nah.
I think it opens them up.
Yeah.
Opens them up.
Opens them up.
Opens them up.
What do you guys get on this one?
This one, I don't know. Well, I definitely don't get any type of wine note whatsoever on the nose. It's light to me.
It is light, but I do get the chocolate, like a milk
Really?
chocolate. I do, just a hint of it. Maybe even like a little bit of a mint, a hair.
I'm really trying, but
It doesn't have like the fruitiness on the nose that I would expect being port finished.
Yeah, no, I don't get
No.
I don't get that at all.
Mm-mm.
No
All right,
port.
give me some. You didn't cringe at that at all.
yeah, no, I feel like I'm, getting used to the tastes. But once it's in my mouth, I don't want to swallow it.
That's what she said.
Heyo.
Man, you didn't even hesitate
I
on
mean,
that.
I didn't even skip a beat.
That
So I'm exactly like you two. I kind of talked about this with you guys. I'm exactly like you two in real life, and my wife is not really like that. like very, very sexual. Very like, I just say what I'm thinking. I joke about everything. Like you like she hasn't really watched your guys' live streams or your reviews as much, so she doesn't understand like I do, like how you guys are.
We made it a point, since we're on your channel, we said we would be
on our best behavior.
We're bringing it down, and yes.
I was not. I was told by him, you got to cut the shit out.
We just
Don't
just pump the brakes. Is
just
all.
pump the brakes. Stop being a whore on the whiskey channels. Basically,
that is not at all what I said.
Basically, that's what he told me. So
no, it was just
was just like, don't get shit faced. Don't talk about all your dirty shit that you want to talk about. We're not talking about dicks all the time. We're not gonna like. And I'm like, okay.
So now she has nothing to say.
So now I don't know what to talk about.
It's really fine. I'm telling you, like that's really how I am. So
well, good. I'm glad you appreciate our personalities, because this is really how we are.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Yeah. Yes.
We are.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that you are doing the channel with him. I think it's helpful to have somebody to
play off of a little bit.
Exactly.
It makes it fun. It definitely makes it fun.
And honestly, it's been a really cool experience for us. Like it's a thing we do together. All of it, all the planning and work that goes on outside of it too. Like we work on it together, and then when we're doing this, and we're actually sitting and enjoying whiskey together, or I'm enjoying and she's drinking whiskey together. It's really cool.
Not to sound really like stupid gay, but it has strengthened our marriage too. Like,
I agree.
Doing this all together, like we have so much fun together, and I think like I mean, sometimes you get in a rut and like we've been boring, and then this like revitalized everything. And so
for sure, something new and interesting. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Brian Walsh, adult programming.
Yeah,
And
basically.
Bayou Dram says, best behavior already included the comments devil's three-way. Yeah. That's nothing, really.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I can swallow it now. Don't even say anything.
Excuse me.
My face isn't red, I don't think, because I've been drinking a little bit, so I don't.
Oh, it's more red.
Well, it would make it, but not like a nervous kind of red, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like my face. Oh, like people who know me know my face gets really red when I get really nervous.
You can't tell though. I can't tell that if it's red right now. You can't tell on camera.
No, I don't think I'm nervous because I'm, you know. I think
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
starting
you're
to kick.
like, woohoo! Yeah.
Heck yeah! Woo-wee! That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think that's going to be one you'll come back to, honestly, if you ever. Summertime is close coming.
I just saw a comment from D Silv. You love your wife, homo.
I get that.
That's probably the scotch, right? Monkey
now
shoulder.
as I'm going back to smell this one, it does smell a little bit sweeter.
That's not the scotch.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if I can remember the third one, what kind of smells. Now
This
that
is
I'm just
the
smelling
monkey
these
shoulder.
different
That's the
things,
monkey shoulder.
Now I'm getting different smells out of these,
Well, good, good.
but I can't tell you what it is.
That's okay. This is your first time, but you can tell there's a. I mean, you can tell there's a difference.
I made up a lot of stuff, like just guessed.
Yeah.
I just guessed what I
Yeah, you
thought
have
it
to.
tasted like, and Scotch was a burning
Well,
dentist.
no one's going to be like mad at you or be judging you if you're your first time doing this. You know, just throw it out there. If you think that's what it is, that's what it is.
Mhm.
And it really is. There's a lot of subjectivity to it too.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely.
if you think that's what you taste and that's based on your experience, then who is anybody else to tell you otherwise?
Yeah.
And I guarantee, at least for most things, there's going to be at least a couple other people out there in the world that get the same thing you do. So,
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
power of suggestion, if nothing else. So,
That's right.
I said something tastes like marmalade one time, and Sam's like, I don't even know what that is. I'm like, well,
But then I
so
was
you
like,
weren't
yep,
wrong, is what
I
I hear
get
you
that.
saying, Bob. You were not wrong.
Mhm.
right.
All right, I'm gonna bring you to Bunnahabhain 12 next.
Okay, I'm just seeing if I can.
Yeah, you getting
No, because this one, I'm just getting some really strong smells now.
that's the scotch.
Like the,
That's the scotch. That's why.
yeah, but the second one. I don't know. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. All right.
We'll do green spot.
All right.
It says we should do a wine tasting. Let's do that.
Ooh,
Let's do
yeah.
wine tasting. So we are actually, and if you guys want to do it with us, we are eventually going to do a boxed wine tasting live.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do a blind. It doesn't even have to be blind because
It's all going to taste like shit.
well, I wouldn't know. Like, but yeah, what's the best box wine?
Boxed wine. We're gonna,
Yeah, I like it. But then you're crossing over already. I like it.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually. Now they make boxed whiskey too.
I know. Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. So Steve A asked, yes, this is Green Spot. So I saw your tullamore when you sent me the picture for what you were doing, and so I just grabbed an Irish whiskey to match up with that. So we got out of order, but so
It's all right.
we're
You
on.
guys
I've got redbreast 12 cask strength that I can add some water or ice to for her too. She can try
I think
that.
somebody
Oh,
said.
and I brought my red best
Right.
12
In
cask
the-
strength too.
Someone
not
said
really
someone
sure.
said no cask. I didn't see that comment.
Said not to try that.
I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, what is that?
No, you got the redbreast Lustau.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Now this is back in Scotch territory. So that monkey shoulder you had, that you
Yeah.
said smells differently
Yeah,
than the
I
other
think
other ones.
this one, the third one.
Yep.
I think I'm liking the scotches more
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
You go, girl.
How dare you?
because I keep smelling this one. It smells just better than the other ones.
Okay. Like more
I will-
sweet to you?
More sweet than the other ones. The other ones just smell like alcohol. I just can't get past that.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna have some more.
I'm just finding out this now after 7 years together.
I will say one of the reasons I grabbed the Green Spot too, and it was fitting with this video, is Green Spot is the first whiskey that Sam has ever poured on her own. One night I think we were probably watching somebody's live stream, and Sam comes in with a whiskey in hand. First, I about fell out of my chair, and it was a green spot.
Green spot.
So
I do like the green spot.
Yeah, that is one you said, and I was like, oh, do I want to go buy a green spot too? I was like, but if it works, it works. You know, whatever can bring her over. Once she's over, it's like you can buy a $500 bottle of whiskey, right? That's how it works. Right?
Yeah, that's the goals. Is whiskey you can buy. We'll send you Lestat and green spot for her to try.
There you go. Well, thank you. That's very nice.
No problem. We like the
anything to help the cause.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Neighbors, and we know
all charity.
We're fine with it.
Okay, now this should smell more sweet to you. So,
yeah, it does. I think that's why I like it. I just drank some water. I don't think I've taken a sip.
I know. People are telling us to drink water, and I forget. So
the chat, seeing if people are recommending what a lot of people have said, adding water.
Yep. Yeah, if something tastes too harsh to you, you should add water. I have some ice over here too. Matt Bailey says, "Give her some peat if she likes scotch." Oh.
No.
Sam knows that
trick. Rachel seems like a really nice girl, and I don't want you to do that to her. Don't do it.
Thank you.
Some people like peated scotch.
Those people are wrong.
The first scotch I really loved was Ardbeg 10, and I fell in love with the peat right away. I don't know why, but
the first scotch I ever tried was Lafroig 10, and it was the same way. Yep. I just fell in love with the peat.
Yeah, it happens with some people. Most of the time, it's not that way. Most people are put off by it, but
I get it. Especially like when we're doing tastings of it, and you're describing all these flavors that sound like they should be god awful.
They are,
but it just works.
I know. My review of Ardbeg 10 was like Band-Aid, and the peat smoke and a little bit of brine. But you're right. It just works. It does.
Yeah. It's like a good cigar.
Yeah.
Which I hate cigars. If I smoked one, I'd probably turn green. But I can appreciate the smell of a good cigar.
Oh, gross. Smell is the worst part. I never.
No, it is the worst. I hate cigars.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nope.
So did you take a sip of this yet?
Yeah, it's stronger. I don't like the taste of it.
Stronger? So this is much fruitier to me. I mean,
the smell is good. The taste is not so good.
Like berries. This is like ripe berries to me.
It's weird because
juicy.
as I'm smelling it for the first time, I can't smell anything. But then I'm going back to these other ones and I can smell different things now. Now that it's weird. But when I take a sip of it too, all I can smell is that alcohol.
Still no flavors at all really coming through.
No, nothing like that. But the smells are on the other ones.
ADHD Fishing said, Bourbinsane, no bookers tonight? Bet you she likes it. Bad influence.
I mean, I'm willing. Wonder what these people are like, you know?
Yeah.
We got a bunch of sadists.
I know.
And I love them all.
I know. Best community on YouTube. That is for
sure. It really is. Yep. We have met so many cool people doing this.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
I know. It's really incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what? I'll explain to you later when you're older.
Don't worry about it. That's grown folks' business.
I really like this bunnahabhain 12 though. So this is that scotch that, like a scotch you say you prefer, but it should have more fruity notes to you. No? I mean, the proof is amped up in this a little bit. This is up to 46. So we're pushing 50%. You know?
I prefer smelling them.
You prefer smelling them? It's a good start.
Smelling them is better. I agree with that. I think you can learn a lot by smelling, because it's so weird to me how much the smell will be one thing and then you taste it and it's completely different.
Oh, for sure.
And it's not always a good.
You go from one where it tastes exactly like it smells.
Yeah.
And then you go to another one and it couldn't be more different, and it just throws you off.
That's how the mellow corn was, wasn't it? We liked both though.
It was yes.
The mellow corn for us, and we're gonna get to that. The smell was so much different than the taste, but
I don't know that it was different.
You're fucking wrong. Wrong. It was. And it was good. Either way,
Okay.
it was good.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was
She liked
good.
it. So.
Yes.
I like it. Sorry, I'm trying.
Sam liked the mellow corn, which we're going to be doing
Oh,
next.
Sean from Bourbon Junkies is here. What's up, buddy? Since Dan's in
Dan's
the
in
Sean.
Wars.
Yeah, Rachel and Sean got to meet not that long ago.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Dan. I saw Dan was going to Infinity. It's actually Endgame, but that's okay, Sean. I won't judge you.
Okay, so another D-Silv quote. This is just hilarious since we're talking about Pete, and I just saw this comment. Pete is like swimming through a dark, dank swamp, hiking 10 miles up a hillside, smelling the fresh air and grass, getting to a campfire, and having sex with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
I'm not sure you like that last part, but the rest might be good. Oh man, that's good. Whiskey Crusaders Matt, welcome in. He said, how many has she liked so far this evening? Can you at least one, right? She liked the Angels Envy, okay.
I don't remember the names of anything. I just have them in order over here. But I liked the scotches, the smell. Mm-hmm. So which one? The
Monkey Shoulder was the first one we did.
This one, the third one is the scotch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to go back and taste that one and see if I like this.
Oh, she wants to go back and taste that one, is what I just heard her say.
Progress.
Big day, big day.
She doesn't even realize. She doesn't even realize it, but it's slowly happening.
No, I just want to be a little less boring for you guys.
We appreciate that.
You're not boring. This is your first. We understand what the first time's like.
Yeah,
I'm trying to okay, so we've got the chat thing going, and we've got their video over here, and then I'm trying to look at you guys, and then I'm trying to also think about what
camera's right here.
Up here.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think, and then I'm missing something. So it's just a lot going on right now. A lot going on. I'm not a very good multitasker, so.
Well, and then factor in if you start to get drunk.
Yeah. Everything goes out the window, and you're like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I haven't felt this hug or whatever you guys are talking about. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be feeling, but
we can get you. We can move to the cask strength soon. So.
What was that? The sexual strangle? Is that what we decided?
Yeah, the strangle. So she liked Monkey Shoulder. Bunnahabhain 12 she didn't really like too much. DJ Beacon says, Rachel, just drink more. Just drink more. That's going to get you that hug.
I've got plenty here.
So. Yeah.
And Rachel, I will say, the more you drink, the more it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. It smells the same to me. And
I think it's good though, because we're trying so many different things. She's going to find out what she likes and doesn't like, even in one sitting. You know.
The second one, I don't know if it's the glass, but it smells like dirty dishes. You know,
really.
If you, I don't know. Growing up, my dishes kind of smelled like fish all the time, and that's kind of what it smells like. Like if you were to cook fish on something, it smells like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't like that.
That doesn't sound great.
No.
She's not wrong.
That's the one you should like.
No, you said this one.
I can't keep track of your glasses and mine.
I have them in order here.
Let's go to
right. Don't forget the tongue punch. When you get tongue punched.
Oh, the tongue punch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a good tongue punch though?
Right?
Like tongue
punch.
As in juice or
Oh no, not like juice. Now, do you guys have the bottled and bond?
We do, yes.
Okay. Yep, good. That's what we have too.
I mean,
sorry.
I don't know what you paid, but we see it for $9.50. And for a bottled and bond anything for $9.50, you have to buy it.
Yeah. So I actually got this bottle when I was down in Kentucky at Total Wine. So
okay,
it was probably exactly that price, I'm guessing. Now, interesting thing about this bottle, though, this is straight corn whiskey. So this is 100% corn, which means it should be very sweet. Right?
Smell and taste.
Yeah. I have never had this before myself either, so.
Yeah, it doesn't smell as much like alcohol.
No?
I think it smells so good.
See, I don't love the corn of it. I don't love the smell of it, but I do think it tastes good.
I do.
It kind of tastes a little, it tastes youthful, It's grainy to me.
So okay, so if you go back and watch our review of it, that's exactly what I said. I said this smells younger to me. If I wouldn't believe that we're 4 years based on the smell, and Sam's like, you have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm like, that's what it is.
Oh, Steve A said not necessarily 100% corn. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought this was.
Actually, I believe this one's 90%. To be a straight corn whiskey, it has to be at least 80%.
Okay. So 90%. Either way, that's ridiculous. So.
Oh, so in 88 fishing. That's what I tell my wife when I'm trying to get her into bed. The more you drink, the more it doesn't suck.
Oh man.
It works in so many different ways.
I know. I love our people.
I know. They get us. They get us.
G-Man said, have her try the Angel's Envy Rye. Perfect for a newbie. Yeah, that's also rum cast finished. But she wasn't a big fan of the rum cast finished. The Tullamore Dew, at least. Different flavor profile, but.
I don't know how she...
No?
Are you having her try a rye tonight or no?
I could easily do that. Probably the friendliest rye would be Old Forester rye for her.
Yeah, ryes are scary. I don't know if I would do that to her.
Yeah. I figured I wouldn't just because of that, but...
Maybe we'll save that for another one. For round 2.
Whiskey Explorer Jeff, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you coming.
Cheers. Good night, buddy.
So she does not like this, she just said.
I think it's good.
I like the taste more than the nose on this.
That's how he felt.
Still very, very sweet though. I think too sweet for me.
For me, when I factored in price, I thought you almost can't beat this. It's 100 proof. That's not terrible for less than $10.
Yeah.
If you wanted to pour it in Coke or whatever, you're fine there too.
Right.
Like
Yeah, the 100 proof is definitely good. Have you had the regular mellow corn, the non-bottled and bond?
No, bottle and bond's the only one I've had.
Yeah. A couple people said have her try Baby Saz. That's another friendly one.
Yeah. Be a friendly rye.
Yeah.
The first rye I gave her was the Angel's Envy, because I think that tastes like candy. So I thought, that'll be good. And it was
Did I spit it out in your face?
It was crash and burn hard.
I doubt any of this could taste like candy.
Yeah.
I love candy, so
don't ruin candy.
I need a whiskey that tastes like candy. I'll drink that all day long.
I've described a couple Wild Turkey products as kind of like a Smarties candy note. It's kind of how it comes across to me, but depending on the bottle I get. This isn't too bad. I mean, it's like you said, it's a $10 bottle, so you can't expect a huge amount, but
right. Yeah, this isn't going to win whiskey of the year, but when you factor in price, it's pretty damn good, I think.
No McKenna 10.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on McKenna 10.
Yeah. I know. So you're not a fan of that one then?
Maybe she is more of a Scotch person. It's funny because if she's a sweet person by normal factors, Scotch wouldn't normally be in that realm, but it seems like she's opposite of what she likes to eat.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. And the good thing about the Old Forester rye is it's a high barley, which is more towards the Scotch.
Yeah.
You know.
Like that.
She really doesn't like
throw in a rye.
I think the Old Forester, I mean,
we have it. We just have to go get it upstairs.
Yeah, I can run and get it. I mean, worth a shot. Could try. Hell, I'm surprised that she likes Scotch. So
me too. I thought bourbon would be front runner, much sweeter. You know,
I like the smells of it. The taste is still a little bit strong for me, but
yeah,
I can't remember this one is the one.
We could do Baby Saz too, though. Either one. What do you guys think? Baby Saz or Old Forester rye? What do you think she'd prefer? In the meantime, though, I think I'm gonna have her try the Redbreast 12 cask strength.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get wild and crazy.
So you can take one sip and then you can add water. I can get you some ice if you want for it.
We got ours ready.
Yeah.
I gotta finish something.
You got 2 empty ones right there.
Just stronger. What does that mean? Sorry, I don't know what cask means.
Yeah, so cask strength is pretty much most of the time they won't water it down, so it's the strength it is when it comes actually out of the barrel.
No.
We can add water to it for you. I said that's fine. We'll add some water. No big deal.
Like this, so
Don't think it's not that. Yeah, I don't want a lot.
This is Irish whiskey, and this is again finished in sherry cask, so it should have a lot more sweetness coming through on this. Nice pop still.
Oh, I just didn't like that last one staying with me.
That mellow core.
I love the nose of this one.
I was just gonna say I like the nose of this too. I don't remember liking it this much.
You hated it.
Yeah.
You hated everything about it last time we tried it.
Well,
yep.
All right.
This is honestly one of my favorite whiskeys, honestly. I love this stuff.
I think this smells like chocolate.
It does.
Yeah. You like the smell of this one? This is 56.2%. So, I mean, we're talking much higher than anything else you've had tonight.
Oh, I'm scared to taste it.
Nah.
It won't be that bad.
ADHD Fishing says, have her sip it like a really hot cup of coffee. Okay. She doesn't drink coffee, but...
Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker.
Really hot chocolate.
Really hot chocolate.
But you like the nose a lot more on this, you said.
Oh, I can already... Oh,
no. It's great. I love this stuff.
I just opened my mouth and it was like...
Yeah, this is stronger than what you've had, but this isn't even, we're not even like up there in the crazy high stuff. So don't get...
You didn't cringe much at all for being that high proof.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think that it's scared me a little bit with all the other.
This definitely is chocolatey to me, though. I definitely get a lot of chocolate in this.
Krista says, I hope the leftover bourbon in her glasses doesn't go to waste. Somebody better drink these, yeah.
They'll get
Not
drank.
you.
Don't worry. No, that's we'll find something to do with them. Bourbon Earn, welcome in. Thanks for coming. I think this is so good. I really like this.
Okay, as I'm smelling it more, I'm kind of getting like syrup.
Syrup? Like maple syrup?
Yeah.
Really?
Is that not?
Whatever you think.
I love that we're getting draft updates in the chat for Bobby.
Yeah.
Like,
anyone good or no?
I mean, it's the third round, so it's but yeah, they got a linebacker, which they desperately needed for their last ranked defense last year. So
yeah, gotta shore up that defense.
Right.
Sean says, give her Elijah Craig barrel proof if she's hating on some sweeter stuff. That's a good point. We could do that.
Did I spit out the Elijah Craig barrel proof?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sam. So I tried to get Sam to do a Kentucky Chew with the Elijah Craig barrel proof.
He's like, you gotta keep your mouth open and like chew.
She just spit it out.
Yeah, the best way to get flavors is really to keep it in your mouth before swallowing. Like, try to move it around your mouth.
I was gonna ask, like, what is this? I've watched your videos, but I'm
so this opens up the like the nose. But in your mouth, I'm saying, like, if you let it move around your mouth, then you're gonna coat your palate better.
Easy. Take it easy.
I've had like a 1/4 ounce for all of these, and they still have some in them.
Oh.
That proof come through a little bit? Too strong?
No, I don't like it.
Add some water to it. Add some water to it.
I don't like leaving it in my mouth.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a joke there somewhere, but I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I was waiting.
Just let it out. Try that.
Myself up to failure.
Try that.
Chris, have you tried the Four Roses small batch select yet?
No, I actually have a bottle coming though in a couple days.
I'd like to know what you think.
You weren't really overwhelmed with it though.
I like it. I like it.
You liked it, but you seemed like when I was watching your review, you seemed like you were disappointed.
I thought it was pretty good. I
think he came around to it towards the end.
Yeah. At first it was. I like it. I would say now I would give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah. And who knows? It might get better after a couple pours too. So
Yeah.
I think it did. I think so he kept drinking it after the camera stopped.
Yeah.
And so then that's when it was like, this is good.
I know. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
so
that's true. That's
that is so whatever he said in the video, you got to remember he probably had 3 or 4 pours after that and it got better and better and better.
Yeah.
Well, it really intrigues me. I mean, everything about the bottle, like specs wise, is just like it should be incredible. You know, the non-chill filter, the higher proof. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to getting it. I think I'm gonna probably have a couple of pours first before I do the review of it. But
it's the yeast that they don't put it in any of their normal their permanent lineup stuff. It's just the other one-off stuff. So yeah, it definitely tastes. A lot of times I like to try and bring something down to compare to it. And I brought down the single barrel and we didn't bother because it was so different. I'm like, this isn't even a comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about doing just a side by side with the normal 4 Roses small batch, but even that sounds like it's not really that comparable. So
it's not. If you have like the Al Young or the 130th or something like that, I would say that's going to be a similar profile because they have that's the ones that they use that F yeast in. But the normal, the small batch select or the small batch and the single barrel, they don't have that. They don't use that yeast. It's a totally different flavor profile to me, anyway.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm really excited to get that bottle. So, getting anything different on all these you're going through?
Yeah. So this second one still smells like fish. The third one is the bread one because I can smell the bread.
This is
the
Monkey
second
Shoulder.
one was the bread one. That was
This
Weller.
is
We did Benchmark, Weller,
that's
Scotch, Monkey Shoulder.
No, that one is the
No,
Scotch.
it's not.
No.
Oh yeah, Jack of all blades brings up a good point. You have to get store pick single barrel to get that combo flavor profile.
Yeah, it's true. We're kind of at our hour here, but let's do. You guys want to do one more?
Jeffrey Wack just wants to talk about the D. He just wants me to talk about the D. I've been censored.
Yeah, there was A, B, C, or D. Which one is the best?
We love the D. We always love the D.
We already know which one you like.
We already know.
That's right.
Yeah. So what are we gonna pick a good finisher?
I think I'm gonna do the blind sample.
I like that look.
I love it.
I'm gonna do it. So I'll show you guys the bottle because she doesn't know what this is anyway. So
I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's a good one too. It's what got me into Scotch. She's gonna like it, honestly.
That is one of my favorites. So
mine too.
Yeah.
I'm the fifth on this. I'm staying out of it.
One more new glass.
What are we gonna do?
If I didn't, I know. You know what? I'm gonna go grab one.
Don't we have some right there in the box? Blind?
No, not for.
So how is it a blind table? You just told me what it is.
You don't know what it is, though, do you?
I can see the name of it.
Yeah, that's fine, but you have no idea what it is, right? You don't know anything about it, right?
No.
She doesn't know anything about it.
She doesn't know anything about it. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it.
Okay. Steve A says to chew and not swish. So did that work when you did that? Oh, you didn't try it. Okay. Mark Brown says you might be sleeping in the basement tonight. Yeah, it's possible. We'll see.
I don't think it was as bad, I guess.
Not as bad. You have to win. Thanks for the recommendation.
I guess we're drinking the same thing you all are.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's do it. All right.
Why was our dog mad?
He's mad that he saw me when I went upstairs and then I didn't let him down here.
Oh. Our dog's like a child.
One of our dogs. I heard that.
He was fine until he saw me.
So don't smell this yet. Hold it away from your nose, please. You can see the color is very light, right? It's like a white wine, honestly.
It's like a Moscato.
It is. This is Scotch.
Scotches are normally lighter, or
not necessarily, but this one is. This is 10 years.
This is not going to taste like Moscato. I'm staying out of this, but that's all I'm telling you. It is not going to taste like
Doesn't
Moscato.
sound like you're staying out of this.
great. Thanks for the warning on that one.
All right, so go ahead and just.
Oh no! No.
What's it smell like?
I draw the line.
What's it smell
I
like?
draw the line.
What's it smell like? Get your nose really in there.
People willingly drink this.
Yeah, what?
It's actually really good.
No.
I know. I love it.
What's it smell like?
It's like
Yeah.
it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't. It's not good.
Matt Bailey points out, don't judge by color.
That's right. That is right.
DJ Beacon, like a Moscato enema?
Almost. What is that prominent note in this?
Oh, Steve A.
What is it? What do you get? Maybe I'll agree with you.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Right? It's very smoky. I mean, there's different.
Like a bad kind of smoke.
So
I referred to it as the burning dentist office. Right? Am I right?
That might be it.
Yep.
So there's different.
Yeah, there. Yes.
There's different types of smoke. There's like campfire smoke, or there's cigarette ash.
It's not campfire. It's not.
I think it's more campfire than
Not cigarettes at all.
Yeah, I think it's more campfire than it is cigarette ash.
Campfire and maybe Lagavulin a little more so, but this even a little bit of maybe like barbecue smoke.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that.
Like a smoked meat. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not pleasant.
The Ardbeg Ugadale, I got smoked meat a lot more in that too. I think that sweetness makes it.
Mm-hmm.
You get that?
Oh, what? I'm sorry. It was
You get you getting that smoke note more?
the smoke. Yeah.
But not like a cigarette. You
What
say?
is it burning? Is that
What is burning?
And I
What is on
smell-
fire?
And I smell burning tooth all the time. I work in a dental office.
Burning
so
teeth? Oh man, no, thank you.
That sounds awful.
And that's what this is. It is awful. You say that sounds awful. This smells awful.
No, this is wonderful. This is
No.
a gift from God.
No.
This actually has a nice like saltiness too. A nice brininess. Go ahead and give it a sip.
I don't know.
You can do it.
You can't do it.
You won't be able to brush it out of your mouth, I promise. But give it a sip either way.
I'm sweating a little bit thinking about it.
It's really good. You're gonna love it. Chew, chew, chew. That wasn't that bad. You didn't even make that much of a face.
Just the one eye again.
Yeah, just one eye.
My bad eye, yeah.
It's that lazy eye that keeps going down.
The whiskey eye.
The whiskey eye.
What do you think?
No.
Because
It's bad. It's this bad.
do you get a lot of that smokiness on the taste too?
You like this? This is
I do. I really
do
like this
not.
actually.
okay. And you
You
don't.
didn't drink any.
I didn't.
Drink
Admittedly,
some.
I haven't drank it yet because I
Drink
hate
some.
it that much.
It's good. It's good.
Not good.
It is.
I didn't like it either.
It's everything wrong with the world.
It's interesting, Bob. You don't like cigars or any of that, but you enjoy the peat though still.
Well, so like I said, I like the smell of cigars, but
Yeah.
if I try to smoke one, it'll make me ill. So I
Wow.
like I like the flavor. I just can't physically handle
Can't tolerate it, right?
it.
Can't
Yeah.
hang. So everybody's saying that I need to pick something, but did we give her Woodford?
No,
Let her try Woodford.
that's a good one too.
Let her try Woodford. Woodford or Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, either one of those
Buffalo
is good.
Trace was the very first thing I gave you.
Buffalo Trace was the first one I ever tried.
I didn't bring that down because we're going to do a re-review of that
We
soon,
are.
and we're gonna put in a clip from
the original,
Yeah.
the OG.
yes.
I'm not drinking that. That stuff's terrible.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I
So you want to do Woodford then?
yeah. Finish off on Woodford.
You don't like
The
it?
Derby's coming
I
up.
think I'm gonna
It
take
is the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, that's next week, isn't
that
it?
we are going to celebrate next week. We are actually
Yep.
going to Buffalo Trace
The day before Derby.
the day before Derby, and
Yeah.
we're going to do some tours.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Nice. Are you guys gonna be filming?
Yes. Yep. We will
Awesome.
vlog it all. So
That'll be awesome.
We have a scheduled tour at Buffalo Trace, and then we had 2 scheduled tours, and they canceled one.
They canceled it. They were like, "It's the Oaks Day. We don't."
And we're like, "That's why we."
We're like, "That's why we picked it." And they're like, "Yeah, it was a glitch in the system."
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive to like maybe Heaven Hill. I don't know. We're
gonna go all over Central Kentucky.
Right, and we'll So we have at least one scheduled tour, and it might be so booked that we can't get in anywhere else, but we'll at least walk around.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
So we're about an hour from all that stuff.
Only problem, like being whiskey tubers and doing distillery tours, is there's so much footage to go through.
Oh,
I know.
And you almost need a private tour, like you guys had the private tour.
Yeah.
So because like we did which one?
We did Stitzelweller.
Yeah, we did the Stitzelweller, and
which is Bullet.
We were with a group of people, and I'm trying to record, and there's all these people standing around, and it just
felt awkward.
I just ended up not using any of it because.
So we are going to do a private tour of Boone County soon.
Yeah,
that's our next one that we have. We're working out our dates now.
Yeah,
we live down the road from Boone County. Like we're literally 5 minutes from Boone County.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And we're 15 minutes from New Riff.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're in a good spot.
Anytime you guys want to come down, we're in a pretty good.
You've mentioned it, but seriously, if you do come down here, hit us up, and we'll definitely connect.
We can. Yeah.
No, I definitely will. I would love that. Any excuse to go back down to Kentucky, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, we're 5 minutes from Cincinnati, so a little spoiled on that end too, because the city's fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. You got a near empty glass that you can finish off?
Yeah. Do you have an empty one that you didn't have Lafroy in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or bag, I mean. All right.
Here, I'll take care of it for you.
I don't even know what this is. I'm just gonna drink it.
We're doing Woodford.
That was the bunnahabhain.
I do want to go to Castle and Key. That's the chick one. She's the master distiller is a girl, and she's really pretty. She's easy on the eyes on Instagram.
She is not so good to look at.
Yeah.
I showed you that one.
And, I want to go to Castle and Key for that.
In a couple of years, their whiskey's going to be really good.
Yeah, it is.
Once they let that thing age a little bit.
Ugh, I just don't like it.
What was that one? Weller?
The second one.
That was the fishy one?
Yes, Woodford is the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
Yep.
I have been to the Derby twice. It is very fun.
You see like a bunch of people in the mud. Here, this is yours.
Yeah, so the
a bunch
Derby
of people
is
like in the mud, like tromping around,
showing their boobs and just
and then like
crazy.
the Queen of England and Michael Jordan are there.
Yeah,
also.
and then
like,
and then you look up in the grandstands and the Queen's there and Michael Jordan and all these fancy people and they're all in their fancy hats and stuff. And you're like, where the hell am I? But it is the best day ever. I say anybody that can go do a day at Churchill Downs, do it because it is so fun. Horse racing.
We had
is so
fun when we went to.
You did the
what's the world championship that leads up to?
What did we do? I don't remember now because now my brain's a little fried. But
anyway,
Kentucky's fun, y'all.
We had like a horse track near here, just locally, and it was so fun to go down there and just bet on ponies. Oh man.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
so fun, and that's on a whole nother level when you're in Kentucky. So,
so my, you guys can take this to the bank. Everyone here, here's how you win at the track. Right, this is the winning strategy. You watch the horses like behind the scenes, and whichever one's being a dick to the trainers, and it's like bucking away, and they're like yanking on him and everything. Go put money on that guy because he's gonna win.
He's gonna win.
I'm telling you, it works.
The feisty one wins every time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Woodford smells good.
Yeah.
You're just saying that because it's following up with Ardbeg.
I know. That's true.
It does smell like it smells like.
So it's kind of like the basic bitch of bourbons,
sugar and caramel.
But it's like the pumpkin spice of bourbons, but I'll take it all day, every day.
Yeah. So I kind of describe Woodford as kind of like a little bit of a musty wood. Not to like a huge level, but just a little bit. And then definitely like a banana. More like a creme brulee banana note in this.
Yeah. I get that. Now that you say that, I get that.
Power
suggestion.
Yep.
It's working.
There it is. What do you think on the nose? Smells a lot sweeter than that scotch you just had, right?
Oh, I don't know. this one?
The Ardbeg. No, the one you just tried. The smoky one.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. But I'm not getting
She's like, I got nothing.
anything special from this.
No. I mean, it's not anything too special. So you're right.
This might be the first time I've ever followed it up with behind Ardbeg or any peated scotch. It definitely tastes. I'm picking up notes on it that I've never noticed were there, and it's actually more oaky now than I've ever felt like it was.
Yep. That's like that musty wood I was talking about. It's kind of like, and normally, like you said, if you're drinking it back to back with bourbons, it's not near that strong.
Right.
Oh, bourbon. Yeah, Sean, you're right. Blanton's will always be the basic bitch of bourbon.
Yeah.
So, that's like the OG of basic bitch bourbons.
I mean, Woodford's a little bit pricey compared to like other budget bourbons too.
Yeah,
it is.
I feel like that's when when you you and like even your friends, like when you were younger and thought you were drinking fancy bourbon, you were like,
I was so proud that I bought fancy bourbon and it was Woodford.
Yeah, that's literally the first bourbon. Like when I was first bought a whiskey, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get Woodford. That's gonna be good stuff.
Yep.
But Steve Ace's Ardbeg ruined her. Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, she's done.
Don't do that.
Throwing in the towel.
Wait till you belch 2 hours from now and you still get that smoke.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was just thinking.
Best feeling ever when you wake up in the morning, you still taste that peat.
I can't think of anything worse. That's like that's like after going to a shitty bar where they're still allowed to smoke in, and you come home and then you wash your hair and it still smells like cigarette smoke, and you're like, that's what drinking Ardbeg is.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
You're wrong.
It is. It's good. It's just so solid.
Yeah. Chris is my spirit animal when it comes to whiskey.
I know.
We're the same person.
You are the same.
Honestly, though, yeah. If we did come down to Kentucky, I feel like I just live out of your house for like a week and we just be drunk the whole time.
It'd be awesome. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, I'll make sure I take a week off. You take a week off. It'll just be.
Let's do it.
You guys
Cam can just take care of both of us.
Yeah. What about our children?
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Oh, details.
No. You know what? I would be okay with this bromance. Bring the kids. We will take care of them. It will be fine. I got this.
Your kids can play with my kids, and they're good. I got a 16-year-old that can watch all the kids. Yeah. There we go.
I got this. It's not a problem.
You're gonna regret saying that. We're packing our bag.
Yeah.
We have a really nice neighborhood. There's 3 pools and a playground. Ooh. We're good.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like
Come on down.
Keep
you know what we should do? We should just move to Kentucky.
There you go.
She's like, hey, everybody's trying to have a good time here.
Maybe that could be done. I'll look into it. Steve A says, put a cap on her glass of Ardbeg and savor that scent in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do it. Give you a little something in the morning.
I need to take a day off after this. A week off.
All right, guys. Well, we've been going over here. But thank you guys so much for coming on. This was a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. It was a fun night.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we got to do this. I know, like I said, we've been trying to set it up for a while. And Rachel, thank you so much for joining me. Like, this is really a big thing for you. So I appreciate it. Would you be willing to do this again? I'm putting you on the spot on camera live.
I know you are. I just realized that.
That's like proposing at a sports event. Like,
yeah,
he's been a great sport.
But we said going into this that you were going to be really nervous and opposed to it at the beginning. But as you started drinking, you're going to like it more. Is that what happened?
No.
Come on, don't lie. You're so full of it.
And I told her at the beginning, you are not going to like any of this. You are going to hate everything you try. And wasn't I right?
Yeah.
I mean, see,
I honestly
same
wish,
team, girl, same team.
Yeah. For your sake, I wish I could like some of it.
You will. If you keep coming on and doing it, I really, truly think you will. Because 2 months ago, I was you. But like you didn't even make as many shitty faces as I did. So
yes.
You're like 10
You
steps
started
ahead
off
of me.
way better than Sam did.
Mhm.
Like Sam like almost vomited. She spit it out. Like it was bad. She had some convulsing. Like all you did was close one
You
eye.
were like, that's it. It was fine. It was fine.
Trying to get it down without spitting. Honestly,
I know.
Well, Sam did spit it out. So,
Yeah.
like I said, you're way ahead.
Yeah, I think because like I said, it tastes a lot better than the mixed drinks that I have had. That helped.
Mhm.
Like I was really surprised by that. Like now I'll probably never go back to mixed drinks.
Yeah, you don't need to.
I still like the wines and all of that, but
I think you could. I think a good idea would be to do a whiskey cocktail episode with you.
I think I've
Yeah.
tried
Oh,
some.
yeah.
No,
They're not good.
I don't know about that.
I think we just did that a couple weeks ago, and you tried it 4 different ways, and I still said not drinking that.
It wasn't on camera. I don't remember that. That didn't happen. But if you were like okay with whiskey, like I feel like you might like the whiskey cocktails better than just like a Fanta and vodka. I mean, come on.
I like Fanta.
Not the vodka though. Yeah. But really, guys, thank you so much for coming on. It was a great time. I'd like to do it again. If we can, we'll think of something, and if Rachel's willing to. I mean, it's nice having both couples on here. We can kind of talk more about that. Stan being through it all before, I think it gave Rachel something to really relate to. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and if they start talking about boring shit, we'll just start talking about our kids. It's fine. That's all I ever want to do anyway. So
Yeah,
figure it out. Yeah,
exactly. And I definitely seriously would like to take a trip down to Kentucky, and when we do, we'll definitely be hitting you guys up.
Yep.
So
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Seriously, I mean that.
Yep, we'll make it happen.
Absolutely. So again, guys, if you have not followed I Whiskey She Wines, link is in the description right now. Go give them a subscribe. You guys are blowing up. You're going to keep blowing up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the great work.
People are saying I did it. Thank you. Good job.
You did.
There's been like 30 comments.
Yeah, you're going to have to go back and rewatch it.
Mrs. Bourbinsane, you did great. Good job, Mrs. Bourbinsane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are so nice.
And thank you all for coming in too. Sorry we're not keeping up with chat as well. Like I said, this is tough to do. We have this many people, but we do appreciate you all coming in. I mean, every one of you guys, it means so much to us that you're here watching tonight. There's so much more other stuff you could be doing. So thank you all for being here.
Yes.
Hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.